Hey guys, this is me, Misa here, and I'm gonna give you guys some tips for beginners. So this is StarCraft2 and tips for beginners. Okay, so you're probably gonna wanna. So if you're starting off, you probably wanna start off against a simple AI. Okay, so just go to here and click Add AI, and you see they got all the levels here. So very easy, medium, hard, harder, very hard, elite, and then the cheaters, which are like really hard. So you can just select the color here. Go on blue, but you can select your enemy's color, then your color. If you have like a particular color that you like to have, see they got red, blue, teal, purple, yellow, orange, green, and then like a whole ton more. Like dark green, dark gray, all that good stuff. So I like yellow, so I'm gonna be yellow. And I'm gonna go in as the Terran, or the Turan, whatever you want to call it. I call it the Terran. Some people call it the Turan. But there's three races. There's Turan, Zerg, and Protoss. And then you can just click random to see, like, if you don't know what to decide, and you can just click random, just get a random one. So I'm gonna set it against Terran, and I'm just gonna go against the easiest level. I mean, obviously I played longer, so if I was just playing for fun, I would be up in one of these levels, but I'm just gonna go very easy for you guys. And it looks like I got everything good, so start the game. Okay, here we are in the game. So you're probably just gonna want to start off by building one SCV. The ones you see up in the corner that you have 100 minerals, you're gonna want to take one of your SCVs and build a supply depot. The supply depot will extend this so that you can build more units. So now, once you have over 150 minerals, you're going to want to build 3 SCVs and set it to building 1 refinery, which will collect this resource that allows you to build more advanced units. But we'll get there in a couple minutes here. So now you see I'm done building a supply depot, so like a little ways back, not like too far back, you're going to want to build a barracks.
Go ahead.
So now you see I got SCVs building, so I'm going to build a refinery.
Big job, huh? SCV ready.
Okay, good. So now I'm going to set it to build. So I'm going to set 3 guys to build one over here. So now once it's done, you just click these guys and right click that, and they'll immediately start harvesting. You see that the limit is 3. You don't want to go over, but you don't want to be under. You want to keep it at about 3.
What's going on?
So that's why I
SCV
play.
ready.
That's why I build 3 of those right away. So now you can build either one or the other. I normally build this first, but for you guys, I'm gonna build that.
SCV ready.
A tech lab. Now I'm gonna build 2 more supply depots to block off the entrance of my base so that enemy can't get in. So now build probably 3 more SCVs to collect minerals.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
So now, like you see, I built a marauder. I'm going to explain why you want to have this tech lab, because without it, it'll only let you build a marine. But with this tech lab too, it'll let you build more of these guys, and it'll let you research and upgrade these guys inside it. So now, if you see my guys on the outside, you can just click this, and it'll bring it down. I can let my guy back in. You can lift it right back up.
Ah, you scared me.
So now you're probably gonna want to build a factory. That's something that you don't want to keep too far back, but just keep like a little ways.
Woo-hoo! Overtime.
And now I'm gonna build an extra
Go
worker,
ahead.
because you're gonna want to do that, so then you can build more things at once. And I'm gonna build an engineering bay. That's something that you're gonna want to build towards the back of your base. So I put it like right back in here would be a good spot for it. And with that, it'll let you build these turrets, and a turret will be able to detect. You can see like right there. It'll be able to detect cloaked devices, and I'm gonna show you some cloaked units in a couple minutes here. So now I'm gonna build 3 to start building a refinery, another one, because you want to get as much resources as possible. So on this, you're gonna want to build a tech lab.
SCV ready.
So it'll give you all these units, except for that one. That one you need an armory, which I'll build in a couple minutes to show you guys.
What's going on?
But I'm gonna build another barracks. You want to have 2,
Yep. Got a hole.
probably. 2's pretty good.
Yes, sir.
And
Add-on
here,
complete.
in this engineering bay, you can also research infantry weapons and armor. So I'm gonna research those both. So now, with my command center, I'm gonna upgrade it to an orbital command. So now I'm gonna want to build some siege
Research
tanks.
complete.
So I'm gonna build 3 of those and put them to be right up on the ledge. You want to keep them probably on the ledge.
Huh? Yep.
Command center upgrade.
Okay, so
complete.
yeah, there's a guy. They tried to send scouts out, and that's why I do the block wall thing. But this can allow you to scan, upgrade your supply depots, or call down a mule. That just helps you collect minerals quicker. I don't normally do that, but if whoever's watching this, if you want to, you can. Now, but I'm gonna scan. I think this base, and I was correct. And it looks like they're taking their army out. Their army's probably gonna be pretty small because I see that. This is just the easiest level, and I can easily take that. So with this next barracks, you're not gonna want to build a tech lab. You're gonna want to build a reactor. And once that's built, I'm going to explain why. Now, you're going to want to build a couple more. And uh-oh, I have a bad mistake here. This is probably a good
In the rear with the
lesson
gear.
for all viewers. You're going to want to keep on top of your supply depots, because if you don't, it'll quit letting you make
Buttermilk biscuits.
units. And I see that
Upgrade.
it's about ready to do that, so that's not good.
Additional supply
Yep.
depots required.
So you probably just heard
What's
that.
our
That's annoying.
Give us your best shot.
So like I said, these are in siege mode,
Got no
and
paper.
with that,
Add-on
it'll powerfully shoot at units, but they can't move. But if you want to move them, you can just click down here or click D on the keyboard, and it will just move them.
Speak up. Lay it on me.
And then you can just click down here, and it'll put them right back in siege mode. See, now you see I'm getting back up on my supply depots. That's pretty good. Okay, so you see that with this reactor, it only allows you to build 2 types of units, but it'll allow you to build more. What's this? You see, this will only let you build 5. This will let you build 8. So like I said, you want to have 1 of each. So now that I have more of these guys, I'm gonna want to
Armed and ready.
make more SCVs.
This better be good.
See, so if you're having trouble finding an SCV, I see that I can find my own SCV, but if you are, all what you can do is just click this button right here or F1 on the keyboard, and you see that it'll like let you go to whoever's standing around. So I'm gonna like go over here, and let's say I'm looking around, you know, you're in a critical game, you're being attacked, you need to build something. It'll just get you right to them. And with this SCV,
Upgrade complete.
I'm going to build an armory. And that's another building that you're probably going to want to have towards the back of your base.
It's your dime.
Because it's not going to do you any good up close.
Who wants some?
So, you just want to consistently be building units, you know. Just build units as you go along, build up a good army. An army to defend, too. Normally, I have
What's going on?
a defending army. But I'm going to explain that in my later videos.
Go, go, go.
So once again, I'm building SCVs over in here to build another refinery to collect more of this Vespine stuff. But here, if you see, normally people would build another command center. They would put it like right about in here, this area, you know what I mean? But you don't. I don't do that because I can just have my SCVs go back and forth from the back of here, and it'll save you room. Like now, I can build supply depots
Yeah,
back in here.
I'm going. Go, go. SCV ready.
So here and
Bad news.
so I'm gonna build some turrets, and this is for like, with this level you might not need it, but you always want to do it. You just always want to be prepared. So
Who wants
you build like a turret, like you want to keep space to have your siege tanks go through that. So I mean, I can have them going through here. You can build like turrets like along this line too, and if you hold the shift button,
Uh-huh.
you can build multiple things. You can set for multiple things to be built, and then they'll
Gotcha.
automatically do it, which is good.
Go ahead.
And now that I got an armory, I see I built, I can build these Thors, and those are a decent unit for attacking ground. And with this armory, I can upgrade vehicle. Let's see, I can upgrade vehicle weapons to level 2, ship and vehicle plating to level 2. So that's probably like their armor. And I can upgrade ship weapons to level 2. Now the highest level is level 3. See, I'm gonna upgrade these to level 2. So this is for infantry. So this is all like you know, like ground units or something. Now this is vehicle.
Got no patience for sitting around.
So you're gonna want to set those there. That's kind of my bad. So I see that there's probably a SCV hiding in there. You also have to do, or see, I'm being attacked here, but that was just, see, it's easy. So they got those guys out in a little bit. Who's hiding behind here?
In the rear
So
with the
see, like
gear.
if an SCV is hiding like that and you can't seem to find them, once again,
Go ahead.
it's really useful for that. But okay, so I'm gonna build a starport, and that's something I probably should have done a couple minutes ago. So you're probably gonna want to do that earlier in the game. But I'm gonna build a starport, and once you build a starport, you're gonna want to automatically build a fusion core.
Boy is here. Watch this. In the rear with the gear. Armed and ready.
So like I said, you're gonna want to put like supply depots like towards the back of your base. Other than doing this wall thingy, I normally put
Upgrade
them
complete.
in like spots, and you're gonna want to build them like all in one. You probably don't want to do it sloppy where you build one here, you build one there, you build one, you know. I always like to have it nice and neat. That's probably how you're gonna want to do it.
SCV
Okay. So with these higher ones, like with like higher tech like unit builders like starports and factories, you always want to do a tech lab unless you're doing like a certain technique or like a certain tactic. For the most part, you're gonna want to build tech lab. Because like I said, tech labs you can research stuff. I'm just gonna research all of it. I don't want to do that.
Got something
Add-on
for me?
complete.
In here, I'm gonna explain. Now, Salt takes up energy. You can see that there's 200, and everyone takes up 50. And that'll just upgrade your supply depot. So if you get tired of building more, you can just do that. And this, I haven't built one of these in a while, but this is what you just build a mule, and it'll do that. And it'll just collect minerals quicker, I think. Looks like I'm getting a little lag here. You know, internet issues. You'll have lag sometimes. It's just part of playing the game. So see if this tech lab, you're gonna wanna pretty much research everything in the tech lab. And in your armory and your engineering space. Now, I'm gonna build fusion core. That's something else that you're probably gonna want to put towards the back of your base. And once you start getting better and better at the game, you can just build more of the buildings. So like if you want to have 2 factories, build 2 factories. You can make more units with them. See, I'm gonna continue to build these things. See, I'm building banshees, and they can't shoot at air units, but they can shoot at ground units. And I'm gonna show you guys a little tactic here before we wrap this all up.
Go, go, go! Let's have a blast!
Just gonna consistently build supply depots.
SCV ready. This better be good.
You can see here that I'm way ahead, and that's good. You always want to be way ahead of your supply depots. So I'm just gonna
Research upgrade complete.
Who wants some? SCV ready.
So this is a
Add-on
medevac,
complete.
and that can transport your units from places to places,
It's go time.
or from place to place, I should probably say. And it can also heal your units too, your ground units, or like these infantry. It can heal infantry. I mean, it can't like heal
Let's go.
these Thors. It can, but if you want to like repair those. You do that with the
Research
SCV.
complete.
Ready for dust off.
You just like go like that. Now, obviously, it's not gonna repair him because he's got completely. But
Upgrade.
if you like
complete.
see if this is like under that, you gotta want to repair it.
I got my ear.
And so I'm gonna build these battle cruisers, and these are probably the best unit for the Turan race. And here I'm gonna show you what you can do. You just
Gonna give me orders?
get these guys, and you can just right-click that, and then it can transport it. Like if I want to
I heard
send
that.
some SCVs over here to build into their base, and there's bases all over here. So you can just send your SCVs over to build them.
Inbound.
But the issue is you're probably gonna want to have
Here's your
defenses
stop.
because they'll probably get attacked
In
by
five,
enemy.
5 by 5.
By the numbers, boys.
But there we go.
Understood.
So that's
Let's
a
go.
good way of explaining
Research
it there.
complete.
And if you wanna like, if you don't feel
Well,
like doing
hallelujah.
this, you can just click that and it'll unload all. And then you
Drop
can
it
just
off.
go do something else while it's unloading it, like build more guys here, set more SCVs. And I'm gonna do that for over in this area. Once your base
Research
starts getting pretty
complete.
crowded, you're probably gonna want to put all your
Research
supply depots
complete.
down.
Who called in
So,
the fleet?
so here's this guy here. He's the battle cruiser,
Take it slow.
and you can warp with him. And I'm gonna show you that in a minute once I build up a couple of them. So here's my banshees. Once I'm done building the last one, I'm gonna show you a neat little tactic, and I like to do it to the enemy quite a bit.
Move it.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Yo. SCV ready.
and screaming.
SCV ready.
So here's the sixth one. I'm gonna let their energy build up a little bit.
Oh, really? I'm on.
Upgrade complete.
Who called in the fleet?
Research.
So see,
complete.
now if these things down, they can just cut through here.
Research
So like I
complete.
said, I normally put the supply depots down, but with these ones, you're gonna want to keep these ones up, unless you want to get units out of them. Then you can just move them over. It looks like I'm getting a little more lag,
Looking forward.
but it's part of playing the game. You're gonna get some lag sometimes.
Use the thunder.
So now I'm gonna scan and see what's going on here. See that they built up their base a little more. That's a small little army there. Like I could easily take that out.
Upgrade complete.
Looks like, see, like I explained, most people would put it like right around in here, but I normally just put it
You want a piece
right
of me,
around
boy?
it. I just normally just build one and just put more SCVs. But there is a benefit to building more than one command center. You can like have more energy to.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, more can see like when it runs out of energy, you can just go to the next one. So now that our energy's up quite a bit on these things, I'm going to show you guys a little tactic here that I like to use. Okay, so, this is a good time to explain the repair thing. So, you can just right-click this, or you can click the repair.
It's your dime.
You can see,
Got no patience for sitting around.
there, I know, repair 'em. So back to this tactic here I'm going to use.
I got this. That's fine. Turbines to full. No problem. Right. Engaging. Roger that. Inbound. Fine.
So you want to make sure these are closed. And you can just research that right at the tech lab of the starport.
Upgrade
Now,
complete.
see, they can see me because of these ravens. Ravens can detect, which is a little bit annoying. So for like harder levels, it might not work as well, but for the lower levels, it'll be a good tactic.
Roger that. Done and done.
See, then if I'll take out this
No
there,
problem.
and then you can.
Fine.
And even if it doesn't work overly well, it'll still draw the attention off them trying to attack your base and onto
Right.
them defending their own base.
Confirmed.
And then you
Engaging.
can just uncloak, and the cloak button's right there. You can see cloak, uncloak.
I got this.
So here's the battle cruisers, and then here's these guys. Now I'm gonna get rid of these dudes. They've been in the game too long.
By the numbers, boys. Keep your shirt on, Sparky.
and you can just go up, and then once again you can just right-click whatever building you want them to attack, and here's
Yes, Commander.
the tactical jump, or the warp, or whatever you want to call it. I call it the warp. It's really just called the tactical jump. You just click right down here, and you just put it right there,
Course
and
laid
it'll just come straight through. You can see that it'll attack. And this is the model cannon. You research that right at the fusion core, and it's like a mega gun. See, here comes my infantry troops.
That's
See, they're wishing us surrender. Now, I normally click no, but whatever you guys want to, you can. You just go up.
Upgrade
You know, I think
complete.
that's their last building. Oh no, it looks like they have a little
Yes,
base
sir.
down here. It looks like they rebuilt their
What is
base.
it?
But once you destroy all their buildings, it's game over. You can see that that's probably their last building. Oh, looks like their buildings like well,
Yes.
they can be sneaky. there we go. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. And this is good tips for beginners.